Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ultrahardcore Podcast, episode 25. I would like to welcome our returning members, Dibscraft.
What's up?
And Hunter Wolf.
Hey.
And we have our guest this week is Sneegsnag, aka Snagglepuss.
I was blowing my nose. That's where I've been
Oh,
for 10 months.
Dibs interrupted my intro.
So yeah, we're back in action like a fraction. Got some swagtastic people.
Yeah.
And Sneeg. I was just talking about how great you were.
You know what, guys? Thank you so much for inviting me. This is a great environment.
I didn't invite you. I wasn't even here.
Hey. Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, so our first point of tonight's podcast is...
Why is everyone bullying me?
No,
That's not a
you're-
topic. No one cares.
You're not relevant is the thing. Who's much more relevant than you is that MPMG is currently hunting elks. That is where he's been,
I got it out.
right before
Yep.
the show.
So when asked to join, he said, sorry, out currently hunting elks. Otherwise, he'd be here,
You
folks.
mean sorry?
Yeah, he's not Canadian. He didn't say that. I felt the need to include that.
Hmm.
And we are also
It's hot.
trying to rebrand the podcast from being a strictly Reddit podcast, so it's just going to be the Ultrahardcore Podcast now instead of /r/Ultrahardcore Reddit podcast, anything like that. Just Ultrahardcore Podcast.
It's very limiting to define ourselves as simply being like Reddit only, but that's because at the same time, is like what is really Reddit only? Like how many Reddit people play, they play Twit, they play Badlion, they play Hypixel, they play all these other places that you can get UHC. So why not just cover UHC in general so that way we're not drawing lines between communities. It's all UHC, we're all here to have fun.
Let's just
That's some
remember
good
that
thinking.
this podcast has absolutely nothing to do with anything besides Reddit this episode.
Exactly.
Wait, that's
we
some
are
good.
terrible.
That's some good thinking. We should rename it.
We're terrible.
I mean, we are Reddit people anyway, so
Hold
I
on,
mean,
quick.
we
Should
can
I go look
obviously
at
be
Badlion News?
Reddit-oriented.
I'm gonna go look at Badlion News,
Oh,
quick.
I mean, there was some Badlion drama yesterday. Talk about
Really?
that.
What was that about?
smell.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. I made a comment on my Twitter about it.
I haven't Badlioned in like 12 years.
I
so
don't know exactly what happened, but hold on.
Oh, you guys are getting the juicy deets.
I was just told about it. Two people called the X Cholo and Rain Dynasty got in like this Twitter argument yesterday.
Oh God, I saw that.
And I don't know like exactly what about, but I was just like, I just tweeted at them. I was like, when two people have nothing to do on a Friday, so they just use their fame to relentlessly babble at each other. And one of them, the Rain Dynasty, like liked the tweet, and then they like still started arguing again. And I was like, what? It just, I don't know. There's a bunch of like immature like insults. Like they're talking about like, oh, you don't even have sex with girls. You're stupid and shit. So it's like,
I bet one of them cleaned the other one up.
yeah.
That's how this all started.
Apparently,
It's like-
he's
Go ahead.
sorry, I'm having a stroke.
It happens to the
Apparently,
best
there's
of
like a
us.
10,000 posts and 10,000 players AMA on Badlion, and he won't answer things regarding G Cheat because
What's that?
G Cheat never fails. Don't worry.
It's like their anti-cheat
I'm sorry.
system.
We here
Oh,
at the Ultra Hardcore Podcast do not hate Badlion just because I made a joke.
We love Badlion, don't
Please
worry.
don't sue me.
It's my favorite server. I love Archiebot.
I'm not going to comment because I don't like to talk about things that are stupid.
Oh my
Oh.
God, we're terrible. This is the general. No, I don't hate Badlion. Sneeg is dumb.
That's
He's not
okay.
on
People
the
are going to hate
podcast.
me after this. I have some strong comments about them things.
So yeah, we don't actually have much about Badlion and Hypixel and stuff, but we'll get on to it for the next one. This one, we renamed it. We got that far, don't worry.
Baby steps. You got to take one step to get up the stairs. You got to take like 10 more, and then you
wait,
realize
no,
it's
there's
hard.
the biggest thing that everyone knows about. Kohi and Badlion merged.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Yep.
I don't even know how that works because I haven't been on there, but it's a big deal. Kohi and Badlion.
I don't
Gotta
play
try it.
Badlion, so I don't know.
I don't play Minecraft
I don't play-
that much as I do.
yeah,
I
me
play.
neither.
I play.
Yeah, I
UHC. Play UHC,
I don't play
but-
Minecraft at all.
Me
Not
neither.
even UHC.
Why did you even invite me? I don't even.
The
Most
most
of us the
Reddit
only one
people.
that plays it every single day. Although
I
I
don't
don't
even play UHC that much anymore.
Oh, I play every day, boys.
Every day.
Yeah,
I'll play every
they've
day.
I got
merged,
no
and
work.
I think the best opinion, because there's been good and bad opinions about it, the best opinion has to go to Scotteh, which just says it's
Who
Minecraft.
cares? It's block game.
It's Minecraft.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do they have like a statement as to why they did it though?
Let's see here.
Probably Kohi was dead, and they're like, I need someone to pick me up, Lil. And Badlion's like, I got you, fam.
I just don't understand what's the problem.
I don't think there's any drama. It just sort of happened.
Well, I heard like
Or
a
what's
bunch
the
of
problem
people were
with
upset
staying?
about it. I was like, but it's like, why are people upset about it? Like, is it that relevant?
Probably Kohi players didn't want to be badline players.
Yeah, but like,
according to this, it just brings perks to both servers. It gives them more developers, more players, more staff, more game modes, better optimization, and increased development power.
yeah. So what's the problem?
Yeah, it's pretty much more of like at the point they're trying to consolidate because these two networks are becoming such massive things in the whole competitive Minecraft PvP, the potion PvP area. So they're figuring, why keep competing with each other when we can just merge together. But at the same time, in my opinion, I think that's kind of bad because competition encourages inspiration. That's why, both of them are so well, because they're both competing with each other and they're trying, Badlion's always trying to have the upper hand on Kohi, so they're always trying to add new game modes and do other stuff like that. But now with them together, they might start slacking.
That does encourage a bad environment, but like, don't get me wrong.
Oh my gosh, they're on season 13.
I mean, like, if people don't know, I like to play League a lot, and like people like to, say Dota versus League or whatever, and like ultimately I don't care because it's like they're similar games, but like they both work in their own way, so it's, it's fine. But
ultimately,
like,
it is play what you want. But that's sorry, I'll let you continue.
The like competition between the two is like not even that existent. It's just like the players themselves, like Riot, who's like makes League, they don't like blatantly talk about how they want to be better than Dota because ultimately they don't care. Like either way, they're making money, which money is one thing, entertainment's the second thing ultimately, which it's a hard thing to swallow. But if the second PvP server, what's it called, Kohi or whatever?
Kohi.
I don't know. I'm not in tune with this.
Kohi
If that server is not doing well and needs something to save it, and that's their best option, like why are people mad about that? Like they're saving their possible company. I mean,
some people, I don't know. I think some people are closed-minded in every single community, and I think people that get pissed off about it are the closed-minded ones because.
Well, one of the biggest things I've seen, at least with the whole merge, is I've seen a lot of people saying so many people. Okay, it seems like all the Badlion people are really happy about it, that they're having more people coming in and joining them. All the Kohi people are really not happy about it anymore because at least the Kohi people I've talked to, I've only talked to like 3 of them because I don't know people who play Kohi. All of them were not happy because they said they play Kohi because they don't like Badlion.
Because
now
they
don't
have to interact with
now
people.
they don't have a choice.
The people that complain,
They have to be social.
They're like the people that are like, haha, stupid Reddit elitist, go back to Reddit, go back to Twit, go back to Badlion.
Exactly.
It's like, fuck you, I will go wherever I want, try to stop me.
I mean, but at the same time, some people, maybe they just don't like Badlion for whatever reason that is their reason, and that's why they don't want to play Badlion, they just don't agree with the administration, they don't agree with the they just don't agree with something, and they play elsewhere. That's what you do. If you don't like a server, you don't complain about it and do it, you just don't play.
I think that in the end, though, a lot of the people that complain are mostly the people that are just like, ew, I have to be only specific to one server.
Obligated.
And if I catch you playing on 2 different servers, well, I'm gonna shit on you.
Yeah, what a shock. Is it weird that people play on multiple servers? That's such a shock to me.
No, it's crazy.
Well, there's some people that
This is not sarcastic at all, I promise.
I've only been told a few times on different servers to go back to Reddit, but I've seen people being told, go back to
That's absolutely silly. It's like, I don't paint my freaking, I don't paint ultra hardcore subreddit across my freaking nipples and parade it around like Jesus.
It's like if I played Pokemon Platinum and then someone walked up to me and they just knocked my DS out of my hand and go back to Pokemon Blue, you jerk.
Yeah, you nerd.
Yeah, too many people feel the need to brand themselves.
It's literally the same game.
Specific.
It's literally the same game.
That's why we are changing the name of this podcast.
Because it's just Minecraft.
It's just Minecraft.
Or in this case, Ultrahardcore, I guess.
Now it's not even the Ultrahardcore Podcast. Now it's just the podcast.
It's just the podcast.
All right, well, I guess we're talking about everything. What do you guys think about saving world hunger?
No.
Who cares? We're in America.
Because I can't eat popcorn during the podcast.
You can't eat podcasts.
I can't eat
This is
podcast.
That is also true. I cannot eat a podcast.
Welcome to the Popcorn Podcast.
I'm your host.
Tony.
Pop.
Yeah, that guy.
Corn with a K.
My name is Orville Redenbacher. Nice to meet you. Is that someone's name, Orville? Hello,
I
chap.
think
My
that's
name's
named after
Orville.
somebody. Yeah.
All right.
I wish my name was Orville. I'd get
So
all the
moving,
ladies.
so moving along. Now we have. So welcome back to the Ultrahardcore Podcast. We're going to talk about bookshelves and UHC now.
Oh boy. So for those of you that are living under a rock or don't play Minecraft and for some reason are watching a Minecraft podcast, bookshelves are crazy.
They're like blocking
as of
Minecraft.
1.8, you get 30 levels and you're gonna have full like tier 4
Prop
stuff
4,
across
Sharp
the board.
4, Power 4.
And people think that they're broken, and they are. And people tried to like nerf quartz because you nerfed quartz, and people still found a way around it because people are gods at caving. And then Perp Dan actually made a post asking people's opinions on bookshelves, and I think they're the most unbalanced thing. They're worse than horses or potions.
Why do you think that they're unbalanced?
Because you go to the nether for like 10 minutes, and then you get level 22, and you got a power 4 flame, and then like prot 3 and sharp 4, and overpowered.
Well, like, if you look at the comparison from 1.7 to 1.8, except for, like, maybe the inclusion of needing lapis, everything about it became cheaper and easier, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't take as many levels.
Level
Anvils don't
22
take any levels.
enchants.
The whole enchanting system just got easier. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I didn't like. There was no real challenge besides lapis, which really isn't that hard to get at all.
It's weird because, like, you know, it's annoying, especially like if I'm playing like a regular game, having fun, and like I think I'm all right, and then some dude comes in and just like bulldozes me, and like, you know, it's frustrating, but also like you gotta understand that this person took a different path in that game. And it's risk and reward. Like, someone could come in the nether, you could catch on fire, you could upset a pigman. Like, there's... I understand it's really broken, but also, like, you could have also done that.
Even without the nether, people managed to do it. Even without the nether, people can do it just by caving like madmen.
Or grabbing
but, like,
a spawner.
you know, there's ways to prevent it that you could actually do. And, like, I'm not defending it, but also, like, it's hard for me to say that it needs to get removed when it's, like, that person, like, sacrificed the other possible outcomes of the game that he could have taken to try to get that one, and it ends up working out, you know? And sometimes it doesn't work out. You see people die in the nether all the time. It's a harsh place. I mean, that's why it's there. So it's, like, you know, it works out and it doesn't, and sometimes when it works out, these guys go crazy with it, but that's also why they do it, because they know how to do it. It's just like people that, there's always people in recorded rounds that get potions. They just know the best way to do it, so that's why they do it. They prefer doing that over caving. And those people that like to do the nether enchants, like, they go to the nether in order to get enchants and get really strong, because that's what they're best at doing. It's just a playing preference, if you ask me.
I guess the age-old discussion, though, of if something is OP, should it be taken out, even though it's sort of a different path than other stuff, I guess?
I think me and Sneeg need to tour the country and start debating for presidency.
Make block game great
I always
again.
think I'd be a good politician in my past life.
I'm Mr. Dibz, and we are going to make UHC free for everyone.
It already is.
UHC great again.
Unless you play Badlion, it's already free.
I'm compelled.
We need to make it more affordable.
Okay, what are you going to do? Give everyone free computers and internet connections?
We need to build a wall
Exactly.
between Kohi and
And I'm a
Badlion
communist,
people.
elect me.
No, we need to build a wall. Then we need to put an internet connection through that wall. And allow everyone to play off of it.
Okay. We'll make it happen.
We'll make it Trump's wall. It's going to have internet. Don't you worry, boys.
It must be nice to be Canadian.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm so
Everyone's
tired of
like,
hearing about the election, actually.
if Trump gets elected president,
I'm really
I'm
not trying to
moving
get political,
Canada.
but oh my god, it's scary.
Let's not go into crazy politics, but is anyone else here just tired of hearing about it everywhere you go?
Yes, me too. I go to the gym at my college. Well, not now since
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
done
I
with the
work out
semester, but
daily.
like,
Me
I do, but like literally like 3 out of the 8 TV screens that are there is just like politics. So I'm just like,
Politics.
please leave.
Like,
It's
I was
like,
into
please
them
leave.
at first, but now I'm just so
Like
tired of them.
yeah, it's exhausting. Like I understand it's a huge deal, but
I
like
don't even
also
care
like
anymore.
I don't need to know every day of my
I
life.
don't even care anymore.
Like,
I know I'm going to take over
Donald
the world
Trump
before this
breathed
election's
today. Everybody
over.
watch out.
Nobody caught that? That I'm going to take over the world before this election's over, so it doesn't matter.
I was too busy being loud. Sorry.
I hate you.
There's nothing new there though.
Bookshelves suck. That's the consent. Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, but from bookshelves to Trump in like a
well,
quarter
it's
of a
the same
second.
thing. They both do suck.
So, how about a topic that I totally didn't add while we were talking about bookshelves? 1.9 UHCs.
That was a really good transition.
Have you guys talked about this already in the previous podcast?
No, we haven't.
You guys are dumb. 1.9. Well, you see. Well,
UHC has okay. Well, the Reddit community, actually no, all three of them historically have not been very quick to shift to new versions.
I think
Case in point,
it was the same way with 1.8.
Yeah, case in point, only finally is the subreddit adopting 1.8 games, and even at that, it's still about only half of them.
Okay, but
most of the bigger servers are still running 1.7.
Let me talk about why 1.9 is the worst update ever.
Really?
Shields are retarded, first of all.
That's my problem.
It's not just that melee. They wanted a new melee system, but now you just look like chickens without their heads, just running around each other, hoping to hit each other. And if you get shot by an arrow and you don't have your shield out, you take like double the damage you would have taken in 1.8. Like if you watched the thing a while ago, 1-9er miners, Sugar Puffs took 7 hearts from 1 power tubo. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that was unfair.
That's crazy.
It's just there's so much stuff in there that's not good that ruins the good, and they've made skeletons so hard that it's like.
Oh yeah, there's a problem with fighting mobs in that, like for example, zombies. You need the knockback to keep them away from you, but you can't spam click anymore to keep them away from you because you want to do damage, right? Because like if you sit there, you click once, they hit you because then you need to wait to recharge, or you spam click and do like no damage. So it's just awkward, especially like spiders. Like if you don't build a wall,
it's asking a much harder like combat system for like kiting and stuff that is usually not asked by like the Minecraft community because it's usually just like spam click until they die. But now it's like, oh, you have to like position yourself properly and like swing and kite to where you can recharge, and then you have to go for them after you're done recharging and stuff. It's much more complex, and like I'm okay with it. I like it. I like what they're trying to do, but like I agree with Dibz that shields are really stupid because there's no handicap to using it. Like you literally can just keep it up.
Some servers
unless
nerf
you
it.
want to shoot.
Some servers nerf it, so when they get shot, it does 5 seconds.
Yeah,
but I just don't think that shield should be in the game because you're too vulnerable when it's down for 5 seconds that you literally can get destroyed in those 5 seconds. And without the nerf, you're invincible. What were you thinking, Mojang?
Also, the arrow trajectories are different. I noticed. Like, I played 1.9 game, and my arrows were going like way shorter than they normally do, and I couldn't hit anything. I don't understand that. I don't know if that was just me somehow, but in 1.9 my arrows go like way lower.
I just imagine Dinnerboat and Jeb doing some coke, and they're like, "Let's do some combat.
We're gonna make this happen.
Make Minecraft great again. Give me more."
I can just imagine them like not knowing exactly what we mean by coke because they're not from here, so they just like
Mindcrack, so
they just like pour like some Coca-Cola on the desk
and
and
just snort a line of Coca-Cola.
The caffeine's kicking in.
They get the authentic like Mexican bottle and they're like, "Oh, this is some good stuff."
Oh, yeah, honestly, this is really nice, yeah.
Coke.
We just talk to Bobby if he wants some Coke. He's Mexican.
Oh my god.
Correct.
We here at UHC Podcast love Mexicos.
Yeah, Mexico's. Hey kid, are you on Mexico?
All right. Not trying to get into politics again, but like, can we talk about the Cinco de Mayo post Trump had?
I love Hispanics.
Can we just talk about that for a second? like how
is a comedian.
How bigoted are you? Because either he's just absolutely stupid, or he got someone else to do it, and they're like, "Oh, this will really help his political scene."
Hey kid, are you in Mexico? No, Mr. Trump. Keep it up. Dios mío,
Dios mío.
Yeah.
It's okay. Oh, when you think about it, we can make fun of every presidential candidate. Like, who's John Kasich?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that man.
Exactly. And, well, I think I'm a pretty good presidential candidate. Vote Dibz 2036.
Honestly,
Dibz
like
craft.
I would like go up there and people would ask me questions. I'm just like, why are you even asking me this? Like, shut the hell up. Like, this is so irrelevant. It's like, what do you think about, Sarah Palin's hairdo today? I'm just gonna be like,
What?
Why? Hi, Dibz.
Hi.
That was not
Well,
awkward
anyway.
silence.
So we have a whole new section that we've actually been adding to. Well, I guess it's, not really a whole new section compared to the old podcast, but we're going to be talking about a lot more, and we haven't even started this section, and we've already gone into it, and that is non-UHC
Believe it or
discussion.
not, we haven't been on it yet.
Yeah, we haven't even gone to the off-topic stuff yet. This has all just been about make UHC great again.
All right, so the first non-UHC topic is to talk about Minecon, so it's still Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just not UHC. And it
No,
sold out in
Minecon.
like 12 seconds.
Okay, I was in TeamSpeak with OddBottler and Dita, and I'm the one that's not going to Minecon. And I was like, hey, I'm just gonna try to get a ticket for shits and giggles. They don't get in, and I get a ticket, but I don't buy it. And I just close out the page instead of giving them what I should have given it to them. But I think they ended up getting one, but they sold out in about 20 seconds.
Anaheim, right?
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't afford
I thought it was in South
It.
Carolina.
I wish I could go
Isn't
there.
that where
it's
Anaheim is?
It's in
I don't know
Anaheim this
locations.
year.
Oh.
Anaheim, California.
Yep, that's
I
Los
know it's in
Angeles
California,
area.
that's all I know.
I
I've
can't
been
afford to go to Minecon.
one of the Californias.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to go to a convention about Minecraft. I just go meet people like
I would go to meet people.
Oh yeah.
Like
You'll be
PAX
like,
East
sup
was a
fam,
blast,
pat him on the back,
Yeah.
you know?
but I barely went to the convention at PAX, so
Is anyone going to TwitchCon or anything of the like?
I can't afford it.
PogChamp? I don't know.
We could
where is
segue and
that?
have Dibz talk about PAX a bit.
Everything's too
Or
far.
we
in a
could
different
segue and have
country.
him talk about the next one on the document.
No, you want to talk about PAX? Because I know there's podcast.
We'll talk
I don't
about
wanna-
PAX, but you're not getting out of this one, dude.
Okay.
No, I'm saying you guys talked about PAX last time. Do you want me to talk about it? I can.
If you want, yeah, if you got some like insider stuff, did you get anyone pregnant?
You actually.
Yeah, from that far?
Yeah, no.
That's
I
impressive.
can't even do
PAX
that.
East was a blast, and all like.
How'd you train?
There was just a lot of stuff there. I met
Yeah,
a lot of
I
people
bet
that
it
I never.
was.
I met a lot of people I never thought I'd meet, and I had a great time with all of them. And you guys should really go watch Turner's PAX East 2016 vlog if you want to hear a trap remix of me drinking Gatorade.
I'm glad you didn't record stuff though, because like it's a perfect example of someone who's clearly like expressed more enjoyment towards it than people who filmed it.
I took
Like,
a lot of pictures with people. I didn't even take pictures of the stuff I saw.
no, and that's absolutely valid. Like you should totally do that. But like
I could
I
never
like the
feel
one with the guy
myself.
punching Ginger in the balls.
I could not imagine myself walking around that convention with people just holding up a camera with each other. Like it just sounds so depressing.
nice.
The
Yeah.
actual convention too was pretty cool. Like I played some games there, but I only went in for like 5 hours out of that whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just really fun to meet a lot of people, and I'm going hopefully to Canada this summer. So that'll be fun to meet some more people.
Yeah.
I'm not meeting you unless you go all the way to Ontario.
I mean, you never know. You might be willing to make accommodations.
Dibs, I don't know if you know where I live.
Do you live in Ontario?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh
So
boy.
Wonderland, do you live?
So no, it'll be a long trip, but I'll try, buddy.
How far do you live from Wonderland?
I'll schedule a flight tonight.
I'm going there tomorrow.
Canada's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if all goes well, I'm going up to Canada to meet Dita and Harold.
How about tomorrow? Does that work for you? I'm already going there tomorrow.
I guess you're going too. I'll meet you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm mostly wanting to go meet
SMH
Dita and
Dibs
Harold,
Craft.
'cause it's been like years since I've seen Dita and Harold. Anyway, today is National Masturbation Day.
Yeah, just jump right in.
For the record, I just like to say I'm disappointing my celebration by not
doing it right
participating
now.
lately.
Dibs Craft.
Because I'm talking? Because I'm talking, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to say yes, I know.
Alright, so people are probably celebrating National Masturbation Day because Call of Duty 4 is getting remastered. You like my segue?
You sure you read that right? You sure it's not National Remaster Day?
Dibs, get your mind out of the gutter.
You know, I'm like really. It's like really cool that they're remaking it, but like,
You can only get it if you buy the
so-
shitty Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like they're
honestly,
remaking
like,
it.
I'm
That's
happy.
my problem. Is it's not
Okay.
creative.
I'm happy that they're remaking it, but there's a few things about them doing this that are a little weird. Number one,
They're
this is the
remaking it.
first. Well, this is the first time we've had two Call of Duties at once. So there's like the main game, and then there's the if you buy the extra expensive thing. As if they don't already get enough money. You know, if you buy the extra expensive one, they throw in a remastered version of COD 4, which I'm probably gonna see if I can buy just that. I don't care about the new one at all, but I do want that. So that's interesting that there's two games at once. If it's multiplayer enabled, that means they're going to be like competing against each other essentially. Number two, that's a little weird about this all is the feel of COD 4 is going to be really changed because there's like all the little glitches and weird stuff about that game. Like, you know,
I'd love to see them intentionally program them in.
I was hoping they'd make a PC port for COD 4 because I never got to play COD 4.
I didn't get to play it when it was like first out, but like I got to play it afterwards. It's a beautiful game.
Well, Infinite Warfare, I don't think it's getting I think it'll get a PC thing, but I don't think COD 4 Remastered will get a PC port. And I'm not buying Infinite Warfare because I have no interest in space Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, you know, it's kind of stupid how they're like making two different games, and it's clearly just a ploy to make more money.
Like
but
Assassin's
like,
Creed.
the problem is the market is, you know, shockingly enough, a bunch of small children. And not trying to offend anybody, but like, small children don't make the most rational or mature decisions, and they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Mom, you have to get me this game," and their mom's gonna be like, "Oh, you know, like
here's
$90 game."
Here's one thing about that whole thing of like, you know, you look, I mean, all of us, I'd say when we were all in middle school or whatever, we had that Call of Duty phase where we'd always buy every single game as soon as it came out, and we'd play it just hours upon hours upon hours a day.
Okay, yes,
but the
no.
thing is,
I did not play Call of Duty. I played Pokemon, but I did the same exact shit with Pokemon. Go on.
But anyway, but the whole thing about that and why you did it is because if you're just playing COD by yourself, buying the new ones is semi-pointless because they all essentially are the same thing. But
no way.
No, there's different guns.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
but
What do you mean,
But-
you hater?
the interesting thing is that why all of us bought the game back then so many times is because we had friends. We were all playing it with our friends.
Very true.
And that's why, is, you know, when
Yeah.
you're keeping up with your friends, you know, it was essentially competitive. Like, oh yeah, who can hit 10 prestige first or whatever, you know? Oh, you know, so-and-so did it in 3 months. There you go. You know, and that's it.
Absolutely. agree
But,
with that.
but yeah, but that's the whole reason why, you know, it's kind of, that's why people keep buying it year after year after year. But like me, my friends and I stopped playing COD, and I haven't bought a new one in 3 or 4 years.
That's 100% the reason I never bought a new console is because none of my friends got it. So I was like, what's the point?
I'm a single player gamer, a loner, have no friends.
I like
so
single
buy
player games
consoles.
too. But like, you know, there's something fun about playing a game with somebody and laughing
None of
your
my
ass off
friends
with
wanted
them.
to play multiplayer
Yeah.
games with me because I played the Wii and the GameCube, and then I made them play Mario Party, and then they were like
Me
trying to
too.
kill
But
each
like,
other.
for sure, like when I was in middle school, like in 6th grade, I made some friends and they were all like talking about Xbox and stuff, and I was like, damn, I really need to get an
What's
Xbox.
an Xbox? I need
Same,
Like,
like, that's,
so, like,
that's
seventh-
the whole reason.
I really
seventh
missed out on
grade.
the whole. I missed out on the whole logging onto Xbox Live, and you hear a little kid, and you're like, "What are you, 5?" And your response is, "Yeah, I'm 5. I just did with your mom."
I know. See, I kind of miss that. Like, okay, the whole reason like why I bought an Xbox back in the day was because my friend had an Xbox and we wanted to play Halo together. And the thing is though, then both of us sold them.
Don't get me started on Halo.
Yeah,
What a game.
Yeah, for a while I was just PC only, and then I got a gift, a PS4. So then I ended up going and buying a PS3 just to complete the circle. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Is you're playing these online games. It's a social experience. That's the whole point. You know, why are you playing online multiplayer games if you don't want to have a social experience? That's
At
why.
YouTube COD players. No, for sure. Like you know, back in my 7th grade years, I could get all. Damn, how long has it been?
6.
When did my balls drop?
Let's
see.
see. I wrote this down somewhere.
Here's like paper.
Where is
I
it?
remember the exact
Where's like
day.
paper? It's like the paper's just like hold on. I got it.
Where is
somewhere.
it? Is it over here? It's not this one.
No,
Can't find
but,
it.
you know,
Maybe
like
next
a few years
podcast.
ago, I was like, man, all my friends are playing this game. I got to get this console and play this game. So like, you know, God love my mother, but like I put her in a freaking Vice scripts like Christmas 7th grade. I was like, I only want an Xbox, nothing else. And like, you know, my family's not like huge on income. Like we don't have a bunch of money, but like we got some. But like, you know, Xbox 360 back in my 7th grade years was like what?
$10.
$200, something like that.
Yeah, 200 was
You
the
know,
cheapest version.
And like,
I had that one.
in my household, like you were lucky to get like $100 total of gifts, and I was like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I really wanted an Xbox. And I love the fact that I got one. Like, it was a great time, but like, you know, the next gen console came out, and like all my friends, you know, I was graduating.
Like Xbox One.
Wasn't there like two sizes, like 10 gigs and like 1,000 gigs or some stupid difference?
I was like graduating, and I was like, you know, I might not see these people again. Like, I don't need this. I just like didn't get it, and like it's absolutely like one of the best things I've ever done. Because like there's absolutely no point in buying consoles. You know, people are gonna hate me for saying that, but like they literally like they purposely don't give you the best possible thing, so you buy another one in a few years that literally just looks better and has a different layout.
I can understand that opinion, like, and that's the thing. I really want to almost be PC only, but at the same time, I really much love my consoles. And the reason why is because, well, for one, the game difference is insane. So many people are like, oh, the gameplay, you know, not the graphics, the gameplay is the same on PC as console. Not for multiplayer games. Okay. Not at all.
That's true.
Like the thing is, like Modern Warfare 2 on PC right now is a ghost town. There's like, what, 200 people maximum playing it. Mm-hmm. Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 is hopping. There's like 16,000 people.
And like, I'm not saying the consoles are bad. I'm saying there's not really like, I don't see a point in buying one, especially if like you don't have the money yourself and you're just gonna harass your parents in a few years to get you another. Like, that just doesn't seem fair for like your parents' sake as well.
But at the same time, it's like, well, it's a lot more affordable to be able to buy a $200 Xbox 360, like back then, than, you know, to spend
easily
$700
like right now,
for a medium capable PC.
Yeah, like back then, I absolutely love the fact that I got an Xbox. Like, I love it. Like, I got to bond with my friends easily over that the whole time. But like, if we're talking about like present, I don't think buying a console is worthwhile at all, because it's turning into like a corporate kind of thing, and people are just doing it to get money off of you. Like, just look at EA. Like, it's literally just microtransactions after microtransactions.
Yeah, we don't talk about EA. They're trash.
Even like
challenge everything.
Yeah.
It's become like a game to try to get you to spend more money. Like, even mobile apps. Like, there's no good mobile apps anymore that's not like, hey, buy my everything, please.
I gotta say,
at the very same time, there's this like expectation of people now. They expect software to be free. Mm-hmm. They expect, you know, like, you know, if you are a mobile app developer, you're not going to spend 40, 50, 60 hours at a bare minimum to make a very basic app. Like, you know, when people are dumping hundreds of hours, months of their life into creating these amazing mobile games, they deserve a little something in return.
I don't know about amazing.
And it's, you know, what?
I don't know about amazing mobile.
Well, Flappy Bird was pretty revolutionary.
I'm not a mobile gamer, so I don't really have much to talk about. So yeah. I mean, I've seen some games on, like, you know, I mean, just like one of my friends playing a game on their phone. I just kind of look over their shoulder or whatever, and like some of the games look pretty incredible, and that's why it's just.
I really have to say, I'm gonna squeeze in an opinion here. Fuck you. I couldn't.
Okay.
For the Wii U, I can't play like any games that are on the Wii U on the PC. Just throwing that out there. So I think the Wii is a good thing if you like games.
I see that.
That's one thing that that's a negative point that I give to consoles. I hate console exclusivity.
I want to play Legend of Zelda, man, and the Wii U delayed it. You
can't play games with other.
I'm just gonna point out how much money Bungie would have made if they made PC or Halo for PC. Like, absolutely so much money they would have made.
Shit out of all of them.
I would have.
Oh, exactly.
I would have played that game so freaking much if it was on PC.
They don't even have to upgrade the graphics or anything. If they just today put Halo 3. Yeah, if they put Halo 3 on Steam, I would buy like 10 copies.
Exactly. Like, that would be so much fun. And like, there's a community that actually like found out how to. I think it was Halo 1 that they found out how to like get an online port and stuff.
There's
Reach. I don't know.
There's something out there that was launched in like Eastern Europe and Russia called Halo Online.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I played that.
Yeah, and they found a way to mod it and backport it so it runs in America.
Oh,
and
so much fun.
It's great.
What I want to know is what you would do with the other 9 copies of Halo.
Give them to friends
and
play Forge maps. What else would you do?
Absolutely.
If they're in
Remember
middle school.
Fat Kid.
Oh man. Do you
great
remember Garbage Man?
Yes.
On Trash Compact? Yes.
Ice Cream Man.
I spent a good like 5 hours just sitting watching YouTube videos of people just playing those game modes. I was just like, the nostalgia. I
I just
know,
remember,
it's-
like, especially on Reach, just playing with my friends on the console, just
Oh.
playing like Big Daddy and shit, like Ice Cream
Did you
Man.
ever play Close the Door?
No.
Okay,
that?
well, so it was a game. It was infected, obviously, but what it was is on the map. I think it's called High Ground. It's kind of the one that has like the long hill going up to like the fort at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called High Ground. I'm not sure. It's been a good 8 years since I've probably played Halo. But anyway, so on that map, what it is so there was you know how the teleporter base doesn't move? It was set up in the way with a panel between that you would move, and it was a door that once you pushed it into place, it wouldn't move. And the zombies had like explosives and stuff, and they tried to blow up the door and all these other defenses that were set up. And obviously, last man standing wins.
God, I just the creativity with Forge and all that was just
Yeah.
amazing.
I
They
have
have to
never
blow you through a
seen.
door.
I mean, at the same time, I was about to say I have never seen such creativity on that level in any game ever since, but at the same time, I was just almost slapped myself because, like, we see creativity that is leaps and bounds more
In
amazing
Minecraft.
than that in games. But it's not on that small, more or
Yeah.
less ghetto scale of,
It's
people
also a little
using an
biased
in-game
because
map
of like
builder.
it's also a little it's biased also because of like the nostalgia we have for the game. Clearly, like
Yeah, like,
the game is a huge part of my childhood. Like I was like a big Nintendo kid as a child, so like Nintendo games are like huge to me. So like I'll obviously defend them.
Ready for Sun and Moon?
Yeah, absolutely. And like
man.
people were talking trash on X and Y, and it's like it's weird and
It's
it's
pretty
different,
fun.
but I liked it. I loved playing it, and it's like I just don't get people that just talk down on games. It's like these people spend hours trying on them.
too
and it's,
new.
The only games I have a problem with is like Call of Duty, because it's like this is a great segue here. You ready for this shit? Because it's like Call of Duty spends like what, a year developing a game, and it's literally the same game just for cash. And then you got people like DICE who like spend years making like the new game they just announced, World War One.
My God,
Like
we just spent
how
30 minutes on this one topic.
awesome
Call
is
of Duty.
that? Like everyone's
Ooh,
like
that's good stuff.
everyone was like, oh, like yeah,
Battlefield
new future
1.
stuff, and like I am so excited for this World War One game,
When does it
and
come
it's like
out?
I don't know,
Hey.
but like I'm gonna buy the shit out of it.
I'm glad that it's like, because that's the thing I've kind of been itching for. I was like, I kind of want, another, Vietnam War or a World War II shooter, but a World War One shooter, that's something new. I'm not sure as far as like gameplay, especially how that's gonna go, because it's like that was trench warfare, I believe. It's just
Yeah.
it's
I
not
thought you were saying
the
you
most
wanted another
interesting.
world war. And you know what I would love?
You know
Just
what I want
another world
personally?
war.
I want a. Ready for this? Ready? A Civil War
Oh.
game.
Oh,
Man, guys, we're doing a really good job with this.
We're segueing
That
into the
movie
movie
came
Civil
out.
War. I think only one of us here has seen it, which is me.
yep.
Yeah. It's
No
really
spoilers.
good. Go watch it. That's all.
I'm with
Next
Captain
topic.
Canada.
Shut up, get out of here.
Next topic.
Who invited you to this
I'm getting
podcast?
triggered by the next topic.
No one.
Oh man, don't.
Man, who wants to do this
Can
one?
we just talk up? Can we just like address how
Dat
stupid it is and
boy.
move on?
Ah!
Oh shit!
What?
What up?
Honestly,
Who put
like
the-
I don't
Who
understand
put
it.
this on the document? Who
Here's
put
what,
this?
here's what I
Dibz.
make a meme.
Oh my god.
Post a stupid joke that's not funny. You probably are a lowlife that doesn't deserve to breathe the oxygen. Whoever created that meme.
Come on, you
Dude,
can't tell me that
it's-
Chef Dat Boyardee
Then
isn't
it goes.
funny.
It's
See, you all laughed.
I'm
No,
so
here's the
done.
thing.
I'm
It's,
done.
it's awesome. It's awesome when people get creative with it, but it's literally just like
Fucking Denny's
it's like
made a meme.
that boy, oh shit, what up, that boy. It's like stop talking. It's like
Denny's
stop
made a
talking.
meme.
Like it's awesome. Like it's
Didn't-
funny. It's
didn't
funny when they're
the
creative and
original-
unique, but like when it's literally just like someone I follow is just like retweeting like pictures of like the same fucking picture, and it's like, oh, it's that boy, oh shit, what up? It's like, why is
Okay,
this
I'm guilty
funny?
of that.
Why is this funny?
It gives me. I want to die.
It gives me anxiety. It's like, what
Isn't
makes you
Dat
laugh?
Boy gives you anxiety.
Isn't
Yes.
isn't
It
the
makes total
original
sense. What's it from? Why?
Go on, Hunter.
isn't the original Dat Boy image or whatever, that frog on unicycle, isn't that from some like physics book or something?
I think so.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
it's and the problem, it's like a frog on a unicycle traveling at some speed. It's just like, what?
It literally
Why is
makes
this
no
happening?
sense.
That does seem like it would be a thing.
Yeah.
Annoying textbooks.
I don't like
I-
memes.
You know what meme I do like?
Like-
The Watch Mojo meme.
Hey.
Alright, next topic.
Final,
Try the bagel
hold on.
pizza.
Final says on Dat Boy. Final says on Dat
It
Boy.
sucks.
I agree.
It's great.
I encourage the creativity that people do once a meme gets hot, but also like when you're just like I'm mischievous. When you're that guy that just sits there and retweets the same exact joke over and over, it's like, you know, calm down. You know, it's funny, but like also like not every 5 minutes when you retweet the same thing over and over. It's like relax. It just like ruins the authenticity of a joke. Ah! Triggered.
Did I just trig you?
You triggered me.
You know?
Alright, let's just skip the rest of these shitty non-UHCs to go to the recorder ads, please.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone wants to hear about how I tried a bagel pizza.
Watch Mojo meme is pretty funny in the same
It
taste,
is.
and Dibz doesn't like bagel pizzas from Little Caesars. Moving on.
Yeah, recorded round hype. We got New Dawn came out between the last podcast. We had a trailer,
Yeah,
intro,
I played that. Go watch
actual
me.
thing. Yeah, Dib played it, and that's I don't think that
Go
any of
watch
us
it,
else
but
are
don't
in
go
it.
watch Dibz for me.
Yeah,
I mean, the intro's really good. Maybe I'll buy it.
yeah. The intro was
Well-
really hype. I liked it.
This is my opinion. I think he did a great job, but also, if you do the research, that's literally the song right underneath the one WMC used. The same artist, Boss Mode. That song's called Milky Way, and the one that WMC used recently is called Commando Steve. That's literally like the song right underneath Commando Steve.
Hey, I mean,
So-
I think will have that
I'd
song
like to
picked
ride
up
your
for a
Milky
while,
Way,
though, I'm
Sneak.
pretty sure.
Oh, that's fair, but like also it's like that's unfortunate if he has picked it out and like WMC just kind of threw that under his
They
feet.
sound different enough.
Yeah, well, yeah, they do, but also it's like you could kind of say that that's not really original because he's just like seeing someone use that song and they're like, "Oh, this artist is cool," and then they see the song right underneath and they're like, "Oh, I can use that song."
Yeah, it's
Not
hard
that
to
he did a
make
bad
originality.
job, because I think he did a great job. It's really exciting. Like
I think
looks
it's cool
good,
either
but
way.
It's, you know,
I don't care if it's
that's just
not
my 2 cents on
unique.
it. It's like it's hard to like say it's like super unique when it's.
Well, your 2 cents is the reason that
song
we didn't
right
want you
next
as
to
a real member. Hate you.
Cry, little one.
It's okay. People
Hey,
don't like me because I'm
guess
too
what,
blunt.
guys?
It's all right.
You'll never believe this. Phobia isn't dead.
Oh
my.
God.
So
And
many
it
people got
really
triggered.
offended
That
people.
joke wasn't funny. You know, it just really annoys me. People say phobia. Who cares?
It really
It-
offended people that, like, Phobia said that they were dead for a year.
Come on, that joke has happened like literally after probably every
It's your
season except for
fault.
like 1 and 2. It's just I don't get why you'd need to care that much. It's back.
It's
been,
your
like, what,
fault
9 months?
if you fall for it. But yeah, it's back. It's been gone for 9 months. Andrezel made the trailer.
It's legitness.
It's pretty good. I have a similar opinion with the New Dawn because that's a song that it's a Fallout 4 trailer.
Yeah,
song.
but this is just a like it's not an intro. So
Yeah, it's a trailer, but like that's literally like a trailer song that Fallout 4 used.
Well, maybe
And like
he used it
I'm
'cause it's
hoping
cool.
that like it makes sense, but also it's like it's hard to say how unique something is when you literally use a song that's already been used, and it's hard to like it's also hard to be unique when there's with like a new song because it's like, you know, most
Yeah, but I
songs
mean
have
like
been
people use
used,
Pokemon songs and
gonna-
stuff. and
Exactly.
People are cool with it.
I'm gonna drop the ball in the game mode. The reason that was a 9-month wait is because we all decided to get someone pregnant and then play with our newborn child.
Oh
What?
my god.
No, we waited that long to release it on Friday the 13th.
Oh god.
Because it actually, I didn't even realize until someone pointed out, but it's actually releasing on Friday the 13th. I don't know if they probably did that intentionally, but
I mean, probably.
first episode
And
comes out Friday
Oh,
the 13th.
God.
And I'm just gonna reiterate, I'm
That's
not like I'm
spooky.
not like hating on it because I think it's awesome. Like I
It's not
wish
my
I was part of
favorite
Phobia.
trailer.
It's awesome. I think it's
Yeah.
interesting. Like it definitely has like caught my attention, but like I instantly recognize the song because like I'm such a fan of Fallout 4. Like I love the Fallout franchise. I love Bethesda. So like I instantly knew exactly what the song was, and it's hard for me to get like excited about it when I'm just like, oh, they like took that from Bethesda. It's just my opinion. Like I don't think it's a bad trailer at all. I think it's a good trailer, but it's hard for me to get invested when I absolutely know that like they literally just like took that straight from something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, Phobia is lit.
I'm excited.
It's lit. I wonder what the game mode's gonna be.
LOL fam, roll through here. It's lit XDDD.
Lamau XD.
But yeah, that's all we really had for recorded rounds to talk about.
Recorded rounds.
But
Recorded
you know
rounds.
what? We're not only talking about recorded rounds, we're talking about some new videos.
Which is kind of recorded rounds, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. 'Cause you know what? With the longest running recorded round now coming in for yet another season, we have Brick's unfinished WMC 18 intro. It's a work in progress, but so far it's pretty interesting.
It's actually awesome.
It's never being finished, but it's probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, my favorite parts are the one that say temp on it.
He works really hard for those, I could tell.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the subtle sort of animation, like he used I think it was like Firefox, who has like the fire charge in his hand, and it sort of like moves into the camera, right? Like he really used the art to his advantage. It was really awesome.
It's
pretty unique.
It's a lot of work to ask, and like he just did it.
I've actually
super
never
cool.
seen something like that.
Me neither. Besides like Sid's like
yeah, but those are completely different style.
Yeah, it's a different like animation and style, but like that's the only other time I've seen like that much effort put into an intro. Like it's absolutely mad props because it looks so good. Like it's unfinished and it looks that good.
Yeah, every little scene.
Like he could keep the temps and people would be like, "Oh fuck yeah."
Oh yeah, baby.
Like it just looks beautiful. Like the animations are crisp, the ones that are included, and it's like it just if he actually finishes it like he's like everyone's hoping
and the art
he does,
itself is already awesome, so.
Amazing. It'll be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this really hot guy. He made a really hot montage for this guy named Shubbrick.
I made a montage?
Shubbrick.
The second hottest guy.
Shubbrick.
Oh, got it. Sneak made a montage?
I made a montage for Brick. Go watch it.
Oh,
I've made montages, but not for Brick.
I'm gonna take off my pants. One second.
Oh, baby.
Oh, man.
Let me join.
Can we do face cam now? Can we do face cam now?
Can we do a face cam now?
Dibz, turn it on. I need to see.
And tilt it just a little bit down. I want to see your
just like close
ankles.
Your monitor screen just slightly.
You want to see my Captain America undies?
Oh.
You're making me randy.
Captain America's never been more scared in his life, and he's fought a civil war.
Sick meme.
Okay, but I think that's pretty much it. Now we just got our
finally got questions.
Yeah, we got real ones.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Does the audience have any questions?
Yeah, they're on the dock, you dumb.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, so our first question is from Scotteh. Who is the better Scott?
Yeah, some real nice questions we got here.
Yeah, they're all pretty shit. I will have to admit that Scotteh or Scotteh 26 is the better Scott, but I'm still lit, so don't count me out of this race.
I'd say I'm the better Scott.
Oh, good. This next question is really good.
ThePeridotKnight asks, "What's your favorite thing about ducks?" Anyone?
They're corkscrew cocks.
Ducks are fully ducks gang rape.
Wait, what?
They actually do.
I like that their penises are corkscrewed.
I like their meows. I like their meows.
Why do you know that?
Sneak went to university for duckology.
Research.
Alright. What's guaca?
Jinko asks, "What's guaca?" Moly.
Yeah.
What's your favorite season of Cube UHC? I don't fucking know.
Cube UHC season 5 because that creeper though.
The one where the best ginger logs. Is it 5?
Yeah.
Is that the same one?
The one
That's
where
my
they
favorite.
talk about how they're never gonna do it ever again.
What's your favorite season of Mindcrack UHC? I don't know, man.
I'm
Are
going
you
11.
still recording that?
Yeah.
I think it's 10 for me.
11 for me.
Probably.
I don't know the exact one, but it was one where BOO made it very far because he's just so fun to watch.
11.
And then
Which one was
and then it was the one where I think it was Zisto and
Zisto, BOO, and Doc.
No, it was a Mumble one where like or it was like Etho and Good were on a team, and like I think it was
14.
Zisto and Vex were following them, like stalking them hard.
That,
like,
Oh yeah.
it was so much fun to watch that.
Okay, I think my favorite was whatever the first season that they did Mumble.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
that's
intense.
14, I think, something like that. 13, 14. That was cool. Like it was to be the first recorded round to do Mumble was pretty revolutionary in my opinion.
Definitely.
Especially because back then it had just because of the way the software works, if someone was in a similar position in the Nether, you were in the overworld, you could hear them. And I thought, like, everyone's like, "Oh, that's such an annoying bug."
So
no,
scary.
I think it's amazing because there's that chance still that you don't know someone's sneaking up on you.
That
It'd
happened.
be absolutely terrifying if I was just chilling
Yeah.
in
Like-
Nether and someone was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Ah!"
Private mumble games and Ambition 7 and shit, where you'd hear Nether people.
Honestly,
Hey, speaking of Ambition 7, what's your favorite season of Ambition? Ask another anonymous user.
I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. Not too anonymous, if you ask me.
He didn't
What's
actually
the-
put anonymous. He put a different punctuation for each person.
Which season did I win?
we won season 2.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
two is
you and
my
Sneak
favorite.
won too. I think 8's
Oh,
my
I really
favorite
like
because I made it.
13. 13
I liked
had,
8
like,
because I made a
16.
trap. I killed Miles with my trap. Then I meleeed Raven to death and fell in my own trap. So
I think 13 I had like the greatest
That
team
was my
ever.
favorite.
So, you know.
yeah, I
don't even
really
know,
enjoyed
dude.
13.
I
left
love
at the
all of
last
them.
second.
I have so much fun, but like
And have fun in 4.
it's hard for me to say that one of them's my favorite because I usually have a bunch of fun with all of them. Like this season was really sad because like a bunch of the team went to shit. Like Flap had to like AFK and like Costanza found Flap AFK'd, so he saw me and hit me, but didn't kill Flap because he was AFK, and then Flap killed Costanza. But
Yeah, it was
because
just awkward.
because Flap like left, it screwed Fairy and Shadow, and they both died. So it was just like Flap.
Well, Flap
was
kicked his
like-
computer after killing Costanza because he was so
Yeah.
excited.
It was like an absolute shit show, but like we were having a bunch of fun. It was like really sad that
Yeah.
like we all like it like crumbled apart because we got like this really good like 2 like really good books too. But like it's hard for me to say like I don't like any of the seasons because like I have an absolute blast when I'm alive during them. And like
Oh,
it
yeah.
sucks that like some like because I've been very notorious lately for dying very early and like they suck, but like also like I can't complain because I had a bunch of fun while I was playing.
Stop sucking.
You know, it's hard for me to do that. I'd have to
Get
trade out
better,
enjoying
noob.
myself, and I'd have to start, like wearing like a sweatband over my face. while
You
I
did good in
played.
season 10. You got 3 kills.
I really
I don't
want
even remember
someone.
season 10, dude. Honestly, like I applaud you guys for memorizing everything so well, but I just like
Okay.
playing.
I mean, I
too.
did the stats. So.
Now that you
I'm sure.
just
Oh, that's
mentioned that, I really want someone to record like a recorded run with face cam and just be wearing like an Adidas tracksuit and like a sweatband and everything.
It's
I
like
wore
all
I
athletic
wore a
gear.
suit in season 10.
That's true, you did. I forgot.
I was wearing like a pair of soccer shorts and then like a suit and tie. It was great.
Oh man.
The next question is
No,
from
we're skipping
Sean.
that one. We're skipping that one. And we're going to favorite types
Sorry,
of eggs
Sean.
and why by YOPAM. I actually like mine
Scrambled
over medium.
eggs. I like scrambled eggs.
Over medium or poached?
I don't know how you can answer why, but
Why? Because they taste better
They
than
taste
the other
good.
way.
Yeah.
I actually do have an answer.
Soft-boiled eggs with a little
Of
bit
why?
of salt are great.
Soft-boiled eggs over rice is so good.
I like scrambled a lot, but mostly because like when I was in high school, I used to cook eggs for like I used to cook breakfast for like homeless people around my city. So like they kind of have like sentimental
nice.
feeling because it brings back like my nostalgia of like sitting
up.
at that hot ass grill like cooking food.
Nobody cares
But also
unless
I,
you're helping
I
people.
just like I also just like it more. It just tastes better. That's ultimately like
Yeah.
everybody's reason. It just tastes better.
yeah, I like them.
They're good.
Dibs, you want to ask this next question?
All right,
good.
so Oddballer asked Trump 2016. Nope, die.
Absolutely not.
I don't think that's actually Oddballer because I always call him OddBottler, but almost never to him.
Bottler.
Oh, it
So
was him.
I think was it,
It
him
was him.
actually?
Yeah, I was in TeamSpeak when he asked it.
It's called a troll.
And he heard me say OddBottler. Dang,
Odd bottler.
I didn't know he
okay.
cares.
I'd rather vote for my own left testicle than vote for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Hunter, you want to put some input here?
Donald Trump.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Donald Stump.
we're only at the primaries right now, and I'm registered as a Republican, and there's not a whole lot I can vote for.
I'm sorry for that. I apologize.
I mean, he definitely registered that on his own.
Peace Republican Party.
I am personally voting for Trump.
Hey, personally, it doesn't matter because the Democrats and Republicans are kind of getting screwed right now.
Yeah,
I know,
both sides are getting really shaken
Unless
up.
there's some crazy shit that happens with Sanders, but a lot of people think Sanders is a
Very.
communist Jew. So,
Well, I mean, you can't deny the Jew part.
I know.
It's
Is
just
Cory in
kinda-
the House your favorite anime?
Yes, I mean,
Dirt
watch
dude
one-
forever.
the plot
watch-
is compelling.
I'm pretty sure there's a Watch Mojo video on the top 10 animes, and I think that's in it.
Cory the House,
It
yeah,
deserves
it's
it.
a really
10 out of
great
10.
anime. It's my favorite anime.
what are
It's
your
the only anime I've watched.
What are your thoughts on the Reddit UHC networks?
I hate them.
Anon.
I
What is
hate them
that?
all.
Oh my god,
like-
Hunter.
It's like,
No,
like
I'm
notice
direct
servers.
about that because I'm mad about networks who they end up usually leaking IPs. I'm mad about networks that, because the network itself is not configured properly.
Hold on.
I'm mad about these networks that what they're trying to do is they drag in these, Reddit itself, when I play a Reddit game, I want it to be, the quote unquote the homegrown feel. I want to be, the individual server owned by the individual host that each of them has their own feeling. And the thing is, I feel so hypocritical that I'm complaining about this because I'm generally marked as one of the people who have been to really push the networks because I have my own network and I literally work for networks. That's like what I do. And that's the thing why.
I'm not
and it's got,
absolutely 100% positive as to what the networks are. Are we talking about like?
Cyborg
hubs.
and stuff?
Yeah, Cyborg,
Okay,
Cyborg,
okay.
Senkaki,
That's what I
Helio,
thought. I just wasn't sure.
Emerial, all these
Right.
other networks.
Irewolf, best network.
Woo! But yeah.
I
But
will-
like
I will
as far
agree.
as far as these networks that all they do is they only post on Reddit, and I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, they also post on Twitter. No, your games are not Twitter games. Reddit is your home. And that's the thing why, 90% of your players are coming from Reddit. And even if you say, oh, well, when we post Twitter-only games, we get big fills. No, that's because it's just Redditors who happen to follow you on Twitter. Like, it's Redditors that are coming to your game. And that's why I don't like it. Like, especially these networks, because a lot of them, they ask for money, especially. It's like, oh yeah, our server costs are so high, we need donations to keep them up. It's like, what?
It's just scummy.
Don't
It's
don't
scummy.
run a network then. Run one server, just you and your friends.
I agree.
Like,
I don't like
that's the
running.
thing. And it's if I want to play on a gigantic network where I don't know 95% of the people in the game, I'll go play badlion. If I want to play on just a network server or whatever, I'll just go play Twitch. If I want to play a homegrown server, I'll go play Reddit. Each one has their own feel. I don't like it when they're all when they drag it into the other
If you
areas.
feel like playing
Yeah.
UHC that isn't actually UHC, just go to Hypixel.
Correct. Yeah, and like we're all old UHCers here, so
I'm 17 years young.
well, we're all young, but like we're old community wise.
In the community.
Yeah, in the
I know,
community,
that was
like
the joke.
we're veterans. So it's like I
We fought in a war.
hated when they got rid of impromptus. Like I loved being able to just open up my laptop and like just seeing that the one game just started and I could just join it. So it's
I
like
loved impromptus. They were
I
good.
loved
there was
when you had
something
to
there was
say
something
impromptu
beautiful
like
about
18
just
hours
like
before.
like knowing a host and he's just there and it's like, oh hey, what's up, man? Like thanks for hosting it. Like it's great. Thanks so much.
I mean, that's one thing, especially just the whole network. That's that feel of it.
It
You
ruins
didn't.
the feeling.
Yeah, you didn't go play on Cyborg. You played on Cyber's server. You didn't go play on Helio. You played on Quennis's server. You don't play on or whatever the network is named. You don't play on it. You played on the person who owned its server. Like it was them. It was an extension of. It was their server. It wasn't this organization's server. And I don't know. At least for me, I feel like a lot of them. At least the vibe they give off is that, and like I said, I'm such a hypocrite saying this because I know my network, Iron Wolf, was so guilty of feeling like this, even though it wasn't, like, the intention at all. And I have a feeling, like, same thing, a lot of these networks, they accidentally give off the feel. That's what I'm hoping. It's accidental, is that it feels like they're just trying to use Reddit as cheap advertising. And that's it. And I really and then as soon as it's popular, they're gonna break off from the subreddit
It's hard
and
not
do their
to
own thing.
be seen as scummy by doing that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, I'm so hypocritical, and I know my server was seen as that. But the thing is, it's not the intention at all. And that's the thing. I really give all these servers the benefit of the doubt, and I hope that's what's just happening. Like they have good intentions, that they just want to provide to the community, but I hope they're not trying to do that and just break off. It's you support the community, and the community supports you right back. That's what it is. We're a bunch of happy people.
I feel like that's probably a good place to end this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was my question?
No, fuck your question. We just had
A
like the
great
greatest
question.
answer ever.
It's a
Pork
great thing because nostalgia is great and like it's hard for me to join like a public UHC and feel the same way I did. How long has it been? 2-3 years ago.
3 years.
Yeah,
since,
it's been a while.
I
It's
started
hard.
playing.
It's hard for me to get that exact same feeling I felt when I first started playing. Like when Quake reached out to me and was like, "Hey, check out this community," and I was like, "Oh shit, like this is awesome." It's hard for me to feel
shit,
that
what
exact
up?
same way, but also like, oh my god, get out of here! Like I'm gonna kick you out of your own fucking podcast. Oh my god, it's hard for like because nostalgia can never be like returned, which sucks. You can feel nostalgic, but you can't like regain the same feeling, because it's like the same way I feel about like RuneScape. Like I can't go back to old RuneScape and feel the same way I did. Well, yeah, but like it's still not the same. Like 14-year-old me like sitting there going to Draenor and shit like that. And it's like change happens everywhere, and it's just something we gotta get used to. But also, it's like it's hard to accept something that like just based off of the title just makes you like shudder, I guess. It's like when you hear the word EA, it's like, oh, it's like the second I was like, it's like when Star Wars Battlefront got announced, and I was like, oh my god, like I played the shit out of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like I got that PS2 before I got that Xbox 360, and that was the first game I bought, and I love that game.
You were so invested and so happy, but absolutely. The thing is, at the same time, it's like, no, please, like, as it gets closer to release, you're like, no, please don't release it. Like, don't ruin the memories.
Yeah, and they announced it, and it was like DICE, and I was like, awesome, and then it was like EA, and I was like, oh no. And everybody that like knew EA was absolutely right. Like they did exactly what everybody thought. Like people are starting to clip games off and like given like the actual game for a price, and it's just sad. It's really upsetting. And like you said, like I hope that they all mean well, but like it's hard to trust them when they're just going off of like a network title, and it's like that just makes you sound bad.
Especially like it's a well-known thing that companies, that's what they do, is they build a brand and then they sell the brand name. But anyway, I think we're going to end it here for tonight's podcast. What episode is this? Podcast number 25?
Yep.
So thank you everyone for listening to the UHC Podcast.
See you next week when we talk about blackjack, hookers, Donald Trump's sex scandal with Hillary Clinton, and me and Hunter are getting married.
See you guys.
Congratulations.